Good afternoon. The Chairman, Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center and Legal Department, co-comrades and legal viewers. I'm Queen Mrs. Solution, alive from our Ikeja Allen Avenue branch. We have a case of breach of contract reported by Mr. UZODINMA Chima against Mr. Jude Majekodumi.
No, Jude Idekwulobi.
Sorry?
Jude Idekwulobi.
Jude Idekwulobi. The both parties are live in our office. Please join us as we interview them for a peaceful resolution. Uh, Follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocacy Center, and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hldac.org.ng. Please stay put, share, like, and please be mindful of your words. No foul languages is permitted here. Talk reasonably and commit reasonably for a better resolution. Thank you. Okay, can we hear from you? What is the complaint? How did you get to meet Mr. Jude? And what exactly is the transaction between both of you, sir?
Okay. A friend of mine called me from Abuja.
Can you speak up, sir?
A friend of mine called me from Abuja.
Okay.
That he knows someone that is doing a Dubai visa.
Yeah.
They can give you work when you get there. It's a driving work. So he gave me Mr. Jude's number. I should meet him.
Okay.
Then I called Mr. Jude. This happened on 15th June 2020. So I called him on phone. He said we should meet at his office at Maryland.
Yeah.
So I went to his office. Then he sent me his account number. That the package is, I think, is 1 million. That if I want to, if I can pay 600, then when I start working there, they can deduct the balance from my salary. I said, okay, that I like it like that. I will pay 600 first. I said, okay. Then I transferred 300,000 two times to Mr. Jude. Then, since then, I was waiting. He said the visa will come out in 3 months' time. I started waiting. 3 months passed. I didn't hear anything. I called him, started asking him when the visa will come out. Let me know how I'm preparing, if I should be waiting or if I should start doing something else. He said I should cool down, that the visa will be out. If the visa did not come out before December of that 2020, that he's going to refund me. I said, okay. I later tell my lawyer about it. He said I should go and write an agreement with him, which we did. So that December passed. I didn't get any refund from him. I called him. He said I should hold on, that he's working on something. Till this year, I don't know, that should be around May or so. He paid me 300K, and I was asking him for the balance till today. He stopped picking my calls. If I call him, he will tell me that he's busy. He won't even pick the call. He will answer me on WhatsApp that he's busy, that he will call me back, and will not call back till today. So I decided to come here and report the case, since he's not getting back to me again.
Can you respond, please?
All right. My name is Jude Idekwulobi, and this case, like you rightly said, started in 2020. So we had an opportunity then in Dubai for a driving job, for a partnership with a firm in Dubai, and Someone in Abuja referred him to me. So he called me and we started talking on phone. So I told him the cost of that uh, package, and then if he's going to make a deposit of 600,000, and then the rest when he travels it can be deducted from wherever he's making, and then he agreed to those terms. So he made a deposit payment of 600,000 in two tranches of 300,000. So we started the application, and within this period, Dubai banned Nigerians from coming to Dubai. So all arrangements we made, anything that we have committed money into, was a total waste. At this point, I called him. He called me and asked me how is this application going. I told him that okay, to make him feel comfortable and to also know that the person that referred him uh, will not, of course, will not refer him to a fraudster or something like that. I told him to come to my office. Before this time, he did not know my office. We were talking on phone. I was the one that told him to come to my office. He came to my office. I explained the situation on ground to him. After explaining it, I said, okay, what do we do now that this thing is like this? Because I need you to calm down to also know that we don't take people's money and we don't deliver. If we don't deliver, we refund people's money. So I said, okay, to calm you down, I'm going to write an agreement for you. He did not request for it. Nobody asked him to request for it. I told him I'll do it. So I'm going to write an agreement for you, sign it, and then just to make you calm down. That at the end of the year, I think the 1st of December, if the visa is not out, if the visa is not out, we are going to refund you your full money, and I'm going to bear the cost of anything that we have done. That we don't allow our clients to run to go into loss because they want to patronize us. So that 1st of December came and passed, and the thing was not out. I said, okay, now it's time to refund. And within this period, because of the multiple bans, travel bans affecting Nigerians, I run a study abroad firm and all that. So it affected us negatively, terribly. We were almost out of business. So I called him. I think he called and I called him as well. I told him that, see, this money that we're supposed to pay you is not available. All right. So we're going to pay you, but right now there is no money. Just give us some time. He was very patient at the initial period. So as time went by, I rallied round, got 300,000 and sent to him, just in show of good faith. So we're left with 300,000. Now remember, I mentioned earlier that our business was almost down. I had to downsize. I was running the business almost alone and one other staff. That's a business that had more than one staff in the past. I was doing it with just one girl. So as time went by, we left Maryland because the rent in Maryland was too much. We came to Allen here. Immediately, the day we moved, in fact, before we moved, I called him and said, look, we are leaving Maryland. We are coming to Allen. The day we moved to Allen, I called him and said, we are now at Allen. I sent him our address. So because the money did not come in as at the time we agreed to pay, he became violent. Instead, sometimes he will call me. Why he's saying that I don't pick his calls anymore, I stop picking his call. He will call me and start insulting. Sometimes he threatened me, and this is somebody that I haven't done anything to suggest that I want to run away with your money or anything. So what I did is that I stopped talking to him. I just messaged him on WhatsApp because if I talk to him, I will be forced to respond in a bad way to a client. I was chatting with him on WhatsApp. Then what happened again? He went to our page. I've been in this business since 2013 till date. I've never had a single negative review, even when I was working for other firms and since I started my own consult in 2019. He went to our page and announced to the whole world that we are a fraudulent company, that we do not have an office, that we are scam. Posted receipts of money he paid to us, but
Where's the evidence?
it's on the page. I can bring up my phone and screenshot
Bring the
it.
phone.
Okay, my phone is in my bag there. So he went
Bring his
online
bag.
and was telling people that we are scammers, we are criminals, we are this, that we scammed him of 600,000 without telling the people what happened or telling them that we've even committed to pay some money inside. Because of that, I called the person that referred him and told the person to tell his guy to go and delete what he posted on the page. That right now business is coming back. They are reopening borders. Some countries are not still open up to today, and our applications are still pending. That right now money will be coming in, and his money is going to come in, and I'm going to pay him. But let him go and delete the thing he posted on the page. The person that referred him told me that she wasn't even aware that he went to that extent. And of course, he did that out of malicious intent, but I still ignored it. I still called him in person after not talking to him for some time. I called him and said, please go to the page and delete what you posted because that thing you posted there, our business runs 80% on referral. We hardly do adverts or anything. Referrals. Our students in Canada, Australia, where they refer students to us. I told him that somebody referred a client to me from the US. The man went to our page and saw that review. The man refused to do any business with me again. I called him. I said, go and remove this thing you put there. He just, I don't know what he was saying. He did not want it today. He did not do it.
Can I say that's the SST bottle for? Maybe I should come and give me hot water and this and this bottle. Go and correct that window empowerment, the employment program. Thank you, Adiola Ola Tokumbo. God bless you.
Okay. You can see. That's the review you dropped on our page, our Facebook page, our Google page.
Scan. This company took 600K away from me and changed their office right now. I can't get my money back and the visa they promised me. I've been trying to reach the guy handling it. He stopped picking my calls. Please stay away from this office address and make sure from these people and make sure you did proper research with an office address and make sure you go to their office and be sure. I never asked you to on it. Give me water. I
You
say
said
water.
hot water.
Yeah, there's already hot water. And make sure you did proper research with an office address and make sure you go to their office and be sure it's their office. They don't have any office now, so don't fall victim. Respond, thanks for your feedback. We are sorry you feel this way. We will look into the matter immediately and find the solution as soon as possible. Our office address remains unchanged, though we work remotely as per the new normal. However, things are now back to normal and we interchange between office and virtual. You will be contacted for more query. Is this your response or is it an automated response?
No, I wrote that. After writing that, I called him.
This was when I was calling him, and I have not seen his second office.
Hmm?
The one he said is at Allen here. I went to the address. I did not see him, and I was calling him to meet him. Since then, I have not seen him till today.
Okay. When did you write it? When did you post this?
It should be the last 2 months. Last month.
Hmm?
Should be last month or so.
Last month, a month ago. Before you posted it, have you been paid 300,000?
I paid 300,000 on 15 June 2020.
Hold on. Hello, sir.
That's last year, June.
Yes, sir. Fine, thank you. Are you please? Yes, I'm online, sir. Okay. Okay, sir.
It's about
Okay,
2 years
sir.
now.
Of how much, sir? Okay, hold on, sir. Not yet, sir. It has not come. I haven't seen it. Yeah, you said how much did you give to him?
600,000.
600,000. When were you paid 300,000?
That should be early this year.
Early this year.
Yes.
Early this year.
Yes.
So when did you send this post?
Should be last month.
I believe you are sure you know what you are doing. How much did you said they collected 600,000 from you
Yes.
and you already paid 300,000.
Yes.
So why are you deforming their character?
Because he stopped picking my calls.
Now, so what? Are you owed 600,000? No, let's face the facts here. Are you actually owed 600,000? No. You paid 600,000 and you were refunded 300,000.
Yes.
And that was since last year or even early this year. Then you went on social media and posted that they were owing you 600,000. So they can equally sue you for defamation of character because you were not saying the truth there. You lied there. And in your statement here, you will still misinformed us, which we are not still going to take it lightly with you. You misinformed this office because this is your complaint form that you fill here. And what you wrote here is what we posted here. And you are equally dating this office by misinforming us. Call the lawyer in. I want his lawyer to come in. Afternoon. You are going to sign audio consent. If you are to talk at all, except you want to listen and you are not going to comment. But if you are going to say anything at all in this office, you are going to sign audio consent because we are live. Right? Would you want to say anything or you want to observe?
I think I want to say if it's necessary.
Okay, please, I need that consent. Let us sign her audio. Please, there's nothing like desperation. You can't act on desperation. Social media, because some people came out here to social media and did the same thing. If you have business transaction with someone, until the person outrightly puts up an attitude of fraud towards you, that is when you can do that. And if there is a business transaction between you and someone, and the person have attempted paying or started paying, then your statement you should address it as it is.
We had an agreement.
You went on social media and posted that they duped you of 600,000, and you came to the same office and misinformed us, and you have been paid 300,000. So why did you say exactly what went between you and this man? So first of all, before we attend to this case, you have to go and delete that post first from your page. Otherwise, you will dismiss this case. Then you go and address it elsewhere. That is misinformation. You will go there, they'll bring your phone in here, you have to delete that post first here, then the form you fill here, you go there, you write your 300,000 and sign the alteration. Then we can proceed.
I told her that it's 300,000.
What I'm saying here is 600,000.
No, it's what I paid.
You paid 600,000?
He paid back 300,000.
But you have been, no, we stand for justice here, sir.
Okay.
And we stand for truth. In as much as you are the complainant, we stand for both of you. And we must face the facts. If you paid him 600,000, that is how you are trying to tell us how the whole transaction started.
I didn't say he was owing me 600.
But no, hold on. If you said you never say so, at least you are the one that wrote your post. So you stated it there. So if that had been confirmed that you posted something like that after you'll be paid 300,000, then there's every time they say that you told them in this office as well that he's owing you 600,000. So if as far as I believe you're the one that filled this form.
When I was talking here, I said he's owing me he paid 300,000. I never said he's owing me 600.
Life you should write it owed you then.
I never said he's owing me 600 when I was talking.
Who wrote this?
It's me.
Eh?
I'm the one that wrote that.
If you're the one that wrote this, then you wrote 600,000. Is this not your writing? Is this not your statement?
See what I wrote here. Balance of 300,000. He's owing me balance of 3. See what I wrote here.
Okay, if you write balance of 300,000, why did you go to social media and misinform the world against a bad day?
I've not seen this man for over a year now.
No, even if you have not seen him in a decade, you are to say exactly what happened between you and him. Someone saying to you or somebody introduced this guy to you, and both of you had a business discussion. You deposited 600,000. He could not work and he was not able to procure the visa. Then he refunded 300,000 with the balance of 300,000. And of a sudden they changed their address and you don't know their whereabouts. If you put it that way, it's a different thing. But the whole story there on social media is quite different from what went between you and the office. So first bring his phone, let him delete it. Then we can look into the case on how to settle it for your cash to your balance to be returned back.
Okay. Please help me in my phone.
You said you stopped picking his call.
Yes.
Was it when he did that posting or before he posted?
I stopped picking his call when he started threatening me. That was before this.
How do you mean? What do you mean by threats?
He will call me on phone
Mm.
and threaten me that anywhere he sees me, he's going to do this to me, he's going to do that. I should make sure I don't see him. He's going to threaten me with going to call police. I don't know. A lot of things.
But that is his money. You are holding on
course.
to his hard-earned money, and you
Yes.
don't expect anybody to give you 300,000 and fold his hand. The people can kill even because of 10,000.
I'm not disputing that fact.
So not picking the call, you make it even more suspicious, because if you are owing someone and you are calming the person down, please exercise patience. I'm going to call. I'm going to pay you, or you give the person possessed check and all that. That sounds more civil and straightforward than not picking his call. So in another tune, it's like you prompted him, you pushed him to start writing all this trash. You are owing him, and he needs his money. Somebody that wants to travel from Nigeria to go and be driving in Dubai, if everything is going on well with him, do you think he wants to leave Nigeria to go and be driving there? Did he have Dubai driving license? Did he know the road, even though they use a GPRS? And how possible? Let's not even face the fact. How did you go into what is the possibility of someone traveling from Nigeria to go and be driving in Dubai, that someone that have not lived there? How did you do the packaging story?
Okay, so there is a company in Dubai introduced to me by my former lawyer,
Name what?
Mr. Kogun.
The company is named
The
what?
person in charge is Mr. Kogun. He is the person arranging the visa from Dubai. He lives in Dubai. So I know him personally. So he got the deal and told me about it to market here in Nigeria. Now, the plan was the company, they're going to send them to a company, not just one person. And then they're going to help the person secure a driving license. That driving license is not something you just get in Dubai. So it's something that you have to apply for, go for the test and everything before you. It's difficult to get. So Akobu explained everything to me, Mr. Akobu. So that was his own part. My own part was just to recruit the people from Nigeria here and then send to him over there. So that was the agreement. Now, what happened, what scattered everything was just that ban they had from Dubai to Nigerians. That was what changed everything.
Okay, before you talked this guy into a procuring visa for him and the working promises and all that. You are aware that last year there was a COVID hit of COVID. Are people traveling to Dubai? As at the time you collected money from him, were they traveling? It's
As
like you
at
are
the-
aware that they are not traveling and you just want to
No.
get money from him and use the COVID as an excuse.
No, not at all. As at the time he made the payment, Nigerians were still going to Dubai. It's verifiable online. As at the time he made payment. So it was later that they slammed the travel ban on Nigerians, which up to today, if you are not up to 35 years, you cannot get any Dubai visa for men up to today. If you are not up to 35 years. But the women, the ladies can get, but anybody that is less than 35 years cannot get a visa to Dubai.
Is it less than 35 years?
No, I mean up till now. As at then, it was a total ban. Nigerians were not allowed into Dubai, and the ones in Dubai, they were bringing them back. As at then, even Emirates flights to Dubai just
So
resumed.
you are like you were discussing with someone in Dubai to get him a fake driver's license, because no,
Not a fake driver's license.
has he ever driven in Dubai?
Now, this is the person that got this contract. Is not me, like I told you.
Yeah,
Normally, even up to today, sometimes we get
is
roles.
it deleted?
Sometimes you get jobs outside the country. What I do primarily is study abroad. Even my website everywhere, that's what you're going to see. But when we get job opportunities, Dubai is very easy. We market in Nigeria, and then we send the person to our plug in Dubai. Now this person does everything. So
But you don't just send people there, and that is why a lot of Nigerians, both young guys and girls, are suffering over there. Some are calling us to help them return them back to Nigeria, because you give someone a robust package of something that's more or less impossible. Because you can, even if you come from the village, the nearby village to Lagos, and all of a sudden you have to be given driver's license, and you'll be driving within Lagos City. How possible is that? A lot have been living in Lagos, they can't even drive. Then you travel out of Nigeria to Dubai. You don't know their road sign. You don't have their driver's license. You've never attended any driving school. Then someone somewhere will say, I'll give you driver's license. Is it by driver's license? Is it by watching the Navy? Did they have road sign? Nigeria has zebra. UK road sign is different. Nigerian road sign is different. Other part of Europe road sign is different. How does somebody who travel from Nigeria to Dubai and all of a sudden become a driver, private driver or public driver without knowing road sign?
now this is the information I got, which made me to talk about this job and talk to people, is that it is not something that you become a driver here, you go to Dubai, start driving. It's a process.
Okay, the period is going to wait for the driver's license to be processed,
Yes.
and his visa got expired. Is he not going to get stranded?
Well, I told him feeding, for example, is not part of the package. Feeding. Now, there is a process that there's a period he's going to wait definitely when he gets to the.
I'm going to be sending some of you traveling agents to prison. I'm going to do that first from 1st 2022. Any case like this that appear in my office, I see a trace of lie, straight to court and you go to prison. Because a lot of young guys and young girls have been deceived out of desperation, out of curiosity, and none of you will ever deem it fit putting them through. No, don't do this, don't go. You rather stay with your 1 naira and hustle here. If there's an opportunity of study or any other thing close to this, you can do this. But you will just have to wake up in the morning and say somebody introduce someone to you, somebody give a package to you, and you know package that is not favorable. If this person is to be your blood brother, you can't send him there where you know that package will not be favorable to him. If he gets there within the period of processing driver's license and all that, because it's not something that is already prepared, keep and be waiting for him. And even if it's going to be like that, there is no way this person will drive in Dubai without knowing Dubai where you road sign. And if they get him apprehended, then this person now will be rotting in jail for no just cause.
Okay.
And you will not say the truth. Then after which, let me tell you, I have been dealing with so many people. I know genuine criminals.
Okay.
Deliberate genuine criminals. And what they do, if they are dealing with you, you have business transaction with them, they will talk you into very well. They will do everything humanly possible to win your trust. I've dealt with one or two. But those ones that talk me into it, they also know that I dealt with them very well. And I get my money down to Kobo. Because I hate hanky-panky lifestyle. There are people that you are dealing with them, they will prove to you beyond reasonable doubt that they are not fake. But they are 1,000,000,000% fake. They will do everything to disabuse your mind in distrusting them. For instance, you had a discussion with him. You already have the possibility or no possibility of what is going on in Dubai. I'm giving you an instance. He paid the 600,000.
Yes.
He said if you get there, you will pay the balance.
Okay.
And all you are targeting is for this guy to give you the 600,000. And if this does not work well, you are going to give him some part. The ones you are willing to take, you already know the amount you want to take out of the money. And you will not argue refunding money to make the matter civil because you feel you have made some deposits. you have paid him back to disabuse his mind that you never intend to defraud him, whereas you genuinely defrauded him. You just want to pay the part and the other wants to become a piecemeal, or you don't pay at all, as you both of you have dragged it from last year to this year.
Okay.
So if for whatever reason you are giving now that is threatening you, if you pay 300,000 and who introduce you, both of you have shared 300,000 and the visa is not forthcoming, what did you use 300,000 for when you have not refunded? Some will come to this place after printing fake document, traveling, fake hotel reservation, fake traveling ticket and all that. Then they will compel the client to pay, that they are going to deduct the money they have done. It's not possible. If you come in here, whatever they pay to you, you refund it. So I have seen genuine criminals, but mind you, I am not calling you a criminal. So based on our series and several experience with people, you will hardly trust anybody. But this office stands for a peaceful mediation. If you will comply, all he needs is his balance. And since last year till now, we already, another year is ending. 2021, we are seeing the end already, by God grace. How will money be refunded back? Because already that post have been deleted.
Can I talk now?
Sure.
All right. You see, I don't think if I start saying now that I'm not a fraudulent man, it may sound like somebody trying to blow his own trumpet. Now, on the issue of being fraudulent, that is far from this case. Now, to show you that it is totally far from this case, that I don't know if he attached an agreement I wrote for him. There's an agreement I wrote for him.
That is what I said. I said some will do everything to let you build trust on them.
No.
Whereas they, what is it called? They really know, they are just crafty. They know what they are doing.
In this case, I know the legal implication of writing an agreement stamped with the company's seal. In fact, the first one I wrote, I just signed. He sent it to the lawyer. The lawyer called me and said, no, this document is not acceptable. I said, fine, no problem. I drafted another one, signed and stamped with the company's stamp and seal. I know the legal implication. And I'm not somebody that if you want to find me, you cannot find me. So I did that in good faith. I put 31st of December there. And when it was 31st of December, I knew it was a breach already because I haven't paid him back. He can check our chats on WhatsApp, which is the evidence we can show, where I always tell him that, yes, there's a breach of contract, but that is not because of any malicious intent on my part, but because the thing is not available. I even told him, see, if you doubt me, I can go now, print out our account statement. You see it. Money was not coming. Within all this period, money was not coming in.
For 2 years.
Money. You don't say 2 years. This happened July.
It's 2 years.
July last year. It's 1 year. This is 2021. This is not 2022. It's
June.
a year plus.
Is it not June?
When did you
One
make
year
payment?
ago.
When did you make payment?
It's going to 2 years now.
Is it 2 years? This is the same thing we're talking
Even
about.
if you are paying me 50 naira for every day, you would have paid that.
You remember the last time I paid you money, you told me to stop, that I shouldn't pay you in tranches, that I should just pay this money once, that the way when you paid me that money, you paid once, and if I'm paying you gradually, that is going to scatter the money. Ask it. I was paying small.
Small how?
Yes, I paid 100,000. I paid 200,000. I was hoping that by the end of that month, I was still paying another 100, because the money was not coming in anymore. If you know about this
But
travel
from
agency,
that time till now, there's no way if you had the intention of paying,
that money.
there is no way you would
1
have
year.
not paid for
Madam,
1 year. What are you
I
saying? Are you
understand-
not?
I understand-
Are you not?
I understand what
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
I
Yes,
know what I have
but
done with.
I understand what you're saying.
For one
But
year.
the truth of the matter is that within that period, like remember what I told you, after this guy's case about Dubai job and all those things, I stopped anything Dubai job. Anything has to do with job, I'm not referring anybody again. I focused on my study abroad.
And that study abroad,
now,
nobody have
look at
paid for
it.
study abroad.
Study abroad that we do. If you go to our site or anywhere, you're going to see it. We do not charge students in Nigeria. Here, our services are free because we have a contract with universities. They pay us, so we get paid when our students travel. There's a commission.
So nobody has ever traveled.
People have traveled, but the monies are going to start coming in now. People have traveled. They just tried September intake now.
So since September till now, they've not paid you money.
No, they haven't. There's proof for that. In fact,
What
I even
is the
sent.
proof? Which bank are you using? That's all the proof. So I
No,
will
no,
send
no, no.
you
I can send you. I can show you.
Let them check all your bank that
Look at it. I can show you the email I sent today to one of our schools in Canada that they have not paid us.
Mr. Jude.
So I'm not saying that this man here was not pushing for his money. Nobody should get me wrong. And I'm not in any way, I wasn't in any way trying not to pay him. If that money was coming in the way he thought it was coming in.
The period this money have been with you till now have shown that you are not willing to pay. Because you are willing to pay, you would have paid. Even if you say don't pay me in piecemeal and you have his account, you'll be paying. And I cannot be able to gather this money and pay you, but please bear with me. Let me pay you back in this one. And that is how a genuine people behave.
Well, the honest part of it is that it may sound unbelievable, but the money then was not available. That was why.
So how do we get his money now?
No, that's why we're here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, the one when I called him last month about this post that he took off now, I was trying to explain things to him, but of course the environment then was not conducive. So now things are better. All right.
You don't have business with him anymore. One,
okay.
He's not going to communicate with you. You are not going to communicate with him. The business is between us and you. This office that will be responsible for the recovery of the debts. Hence, both of you are here.
I don't have a problem with
so
that.
how do we get the money from you to him now?
Okay.
Have your own phone first.
I don't have a problem with dealing with your company or with your agency, sorry. So I'll definitely refund them, and right now, like I said, things are better. Students have started traveling again. All right. So money will be coming in latest by the end of the month.
End of
at least.
December.
Yes, I'm hopeful of that. So when students travel in September, if you're very conversant with how this thing works, when students travel in September, now the schools are going to start paying commissions.
I don't want to understand how you run this. The issue is
okay.
that when are we getting the money? That is what I'm saying.
How
you run is your own secret.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, now see what I'm saying here? Yeah. We are expecting to start getting the monies for our jobs December. By end of December.
So pay the money December?
No, let me not put myself in that situation, because that was the same issue I was having then. When I would tell him, okay, give me to the end of next month. And when it gets to the end of next month, the money is not available. I don't know what to say again. And right now I'm dealing with you. If I say that we are expecting to get these monies by December.
Okay, what we'll do, quick one, bring on the checking fund. We're going to give you we're going to give you a 2 times installment. So you pay December and January. So I will not put the pressure on you.
Okay, can we make it January? Can we make it January?
No, I don't want it January. I want it December, January, so that the pressure will not be much on January. I don't know. Are you married?
No. Not
so
yet.
You don't even have responsibility. So you are able to pay the money in December. So now that you are not even married, I thought you want to talk of, okay, you are buying clothes for your wife and the children. Now that you are not married, you are a confirmed senior bachelor. Please pay that money December.
I have responsibilities.
Who are your responsibility? Your girlfriends?
Okay, madam, please. I'm just pleading in this case because I wouldn't want anything that would make me appear as a liar. Because already, in his eyes, he might be thinking I've been lying to him or trying to evade him. All right. So, if I say that we're expecting monies this December, I would appreciate if we can make the payment January. There's a reason for that.
What we don't also give, at least what is where trying to, also we're trying to be reasonable in your own part as well.
Okay.
Hence, we say pay on two installments.
I know.
If you said you are paying January, you may come up with, "Oh, this is January, people did not travel and so whatever." But if you know already that you are paying on two installments, by December you make some payments. Then January you clear your bill, and that is going to take off much, take lessen the burden on you, instead of looking up to, okay, you are going to pay the whatever. So any expenses you are going to run December, cut down your expenses. Let this be among your expenses also that you're going to make. So like for instance, you get 200,000 or 100,000 at the end of December, you know, okay, 50,000 is going to this guy, payment 150,000 is for my family expenses, another thing I'm going to run within December. So you have to plan him in. You cannot just say next year, this money have been with you. This money have been with you. On a serious note,
It's fine.
this money have been with you. So let's not go into as if you have other motives behind it. So what you are going to write is a category of cases: breach of contract, your name, your address, then you write the undertaking where you say, write this undertaking that you write your name, this person undertake to refund back the sum of 300,000 owed by me to so person visa procurement on two installments, December 2021 and January 2022. And if you have the money tomorrow, please come and drop it in or pay to our account. Do you have family members in Dubai? Hmm? So why do you want to go to Dubai? Did you just hear that Dubai is? What is your purpose of trying to go to Dubai?
So they have a driving job.
Don't try it. This your face that is shining, so you go come back. This your baby, then go cut am. Better go look for something else to do. And if you want to travel at all, then look for other. And not even driving job in Dubai. If it's factory work, you, you made a mistake.
I've started something else now. If I've been waiting for him, I would have been dead by now.
You started something else in Nigeria.
Yes.
Better. Give him another time. I don't want to tuition in that undertaking. Do all your correction. I'll go through it and do all your write up, do your drafts.
Okay.
Then,
No, of course I know what to write. It's just
so where did the mistake come from?
I just wrote another place and another street. Majako Dumi Street. So
Are you in Majekodumi Street?
yes, that's where we are.
So what? But which address did you write here now?
Majako Dumi Street. But instead of Ikeja, I wrote Agidimbi.
Okay. Arisa, you still have something to say?
You said it all.
Yeah, I'm
You
satisfied.
said it all.
It's okay.
Oh,
Hmm?
so
Uh, all right, sir. Thank you. Remember our widow empowerment program coming up on the 11th of December 2021. The account detail is posted there. For those of you that want to do a drop off physical goods for them, the address is 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, opposite Access Bank, beside Glow Office, and 14 Kalejai Street, Oguntade, Shasha, last bus stop by Air Force Mami Market. Those are the two address where you can drop your physical goods there. Meanwhile, both of you as you step out, you go and buy. You don move an inch o, I dey warn you. This one I no dey beg you, na by force. I dey online, the world is hearing me. As you step out, both complainant and defendant, I'm only going to pity barrister because she's heavy, otherwise she would have been part of it. As you step out now, that one is mandatory. As I don beg all of una, wen I no dey answer beg, I want to turn am by force. As they say, since the kingdom of God, since the kingdom of since the time of John the Baptism, he say the violent take it by force. So if you go there, whatever you think you can afford for the widow, 500 naira, 1000 naira, carton of indomie, pure water, bag of pure water, please don comot. As you step, please just tell the secretary, this 500 naira is for the widow, this 500 naira is for widow, this 200 naira is for the widow. Okay, I
it's
believe
fine.
it's fine, abi.
It's okay.
So even 200 naira, say bag of pure water is 150. So I know, as hefty as both of you, you can afford more than that.
Okay. Can I say something, please?
Sure,
All right. Just
you can clear your whatever, but when you pay, make the payment, will bring you back again. You will speak to the word.
it's fine. I'm okay
Yeah.
with it. So what I want to say is actually directed to um, Mr. Paul
Okay.
and the lawyer. I think I've spoken with her on phone on some occasions. I just want to tender my own unreserved apology for all this. Um, it's really not in my character. You know, all these things that happened was just a case of a misunderstanding. You know, this thing was not available. That's why it delayed to this period. So we're just getting ourselves in business. And the day I called you to take down the post, you know, that was when I wanted to start making that payment again. But that is in the past now. So I'm really sorry for the inconveniences this thing has caused. You know, when I heard they reported me here, that day I came immediately because I felt that coming here is going to, you know, resolve the matter quickly. So at least it will make you have some confidence in all that. But I'm really sorry for that part because I stopped talking to you and all that. Um, I'll try my best to keep to this and then resolve this thing. You were a client with us, so I value my clients a lot. Really sorry to you and then to your lawyer. Sorry. So just
And you
so
did not say sorry to our office.
and to
Can you
your
imagine?
office. Thank you. Thank
Bring
you.
handcuffs. You say
So
lawyer, you say sorry to the complainant, say sorry to lawyer.
and
You are even afraid of pregnant lawyer, and I'm sitting in front of you. You never say sorry.
and
Please bring handcuff.
thank you to this office for
Okay.
facilitating this. So please, I'm not like that. I'm not like that at all.
That is a
At
nice
all.
one. I think
At all.
having courage to tender an open and public apology is not an easy thing. That shows that you're a gentleman, but we're going to confirm your strength of your
Of course.
gentility when you finally collect this money. You will sign when you see a complainant, you sign the then you're going to make correction. That December, you need to state the December 2021, then January 2022, because it's not there.
Okay.
So that you will not appear in court and you say, which of the December? The judge will ask both of us, which of the December? Is this December 2030?
Hmm. I'm really happy I came here, honestly, because this matters.
No problem. When we have students from the office who will refer them to your
Yes,
place
yes, please
after.
do. We don't charge anybody. They don't make a dime. They don't pay us. So it's after everything is done, you travel. December 2021, January 2022.
Okay. Your phone number, please.
Yeah, should I just put it here?
Yes. Favor, Nani, na Ngozi, please make payment and come and send me alert of what you send. Don Kevin, Charles Olise, Esther Ochiwu, Jermaine Stone, Amaka Emechebe, then Sammy Chooks. I saw some alerts. I don't know where the alert come from. Please, if you send anything in respect of this widow empowerment, God bless you. And please, if you want to be anonymous, let us know. If you also want to be announced like others as we post their names there, you let us know. And if you even want your picture to be posted along, we can easily do that for you. Thank you for being with us. Barrister who please?
Barrister Ada,
Barrister Da. We are from Enugu State,
Anambra.
Anambra State. Anambra the go school. This thing na trade and na the bill.
It's the meal, not the female.
Okay, Abi, I'm surprised.
For the female, you go to school.
Nice. Access to justice. If you have followed us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, for more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. We'll be back in a moment. Thank you. And get Barrister that number for me. I'll give him my card. Have a wonderful day.